Did you know that most video sales funnels lose up to 70% of the potential leads simply because they're not optimized? Well, in this video, we're going to break down the proven strategies that top performing businesses use to keep viewers engaged, drive conversions, and maximize results. Now, whether you're struggling with low retention or lackluster ROIs, this is the guide you've been waiting for. So let's dive in. All right, so you've built a great sales funnel. Great. You've got your awareness videos, consideration stage content, and those killer decision stage videos. But here's the thing. Just because you've built it doesn't mean they'll come, or stay for this matter. If your funnel isn't optimized, it's like hosting a party but forgetting to send out invitations. Sure, the snacks are great, but the room is empty. So optimization is what gets the right people through the door, keeps them engaged, and makes sure they leave saying, that was amazing, I'm coming back. So without it, your video funnel is just spinning its wheels. So let's talk numbers. Did you know that on average, only 5 to 10% of your viewers will actually take the action you want them to without a strategic nudge? That's like pouring 100 gallons of water into a leaky bucket and hoping it fills up. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. So why does optimization matter? Well, first off, you're not just creating content for fun. Your videos have a job to do, whether it's generating leads, building trust, or closing sales. Optimization is like giving those videos a GPS to make sure they're heading in the right destination. Otherwise, you're driving aimlessly and wasting gas, and no one has time for that. And here's another reason. Attention spans are ridiculously short, and I mean shorter than a TikTok dance. If your videos aren't optimized to grab attention in the first 5 seconds, hook viewers with the right messaging, and guide them smoothly through the funnel, they're clicking away faster than you can say, subscribe to my channel. But optimization doesn't just stop with grabbing attention. It's also about retention, keeping viewers engaged, and moving them closer to the final destination. And let's be real. If you're not optimizing, you're leaving money on the table. I mean, literally. Your competitors are optimizing, and you don't want to be the business equivalent of Blockbuster in a Netflix world, do you? Optimization isn't just a nice to have, it's the difference between a funnel that's kind of working and one that's firing on all cylinders. So now that you know why it matters, let's move on to how to make it happen. Because trust me, it's easier than you think and way less painful than leaving all the potential revenue untapped. Okay, let's kick things off with the top of the funnel, the awareness stage. This is where your audience first discovers you. Think of it as your first impression moment. No pressure, right? But in all seriousness, if you don't optimize here, it's like handing out your business card at a party and forgetting to put your info on them. People will move on faster than you can say, wait, no, let me explain. So how do you make sure you're making a splash? Well, let's break that down. First, be everywhere they are. You've got to meet your audience where they're hanging out. So if you're targeting Gen Z, you'd better believe they're scrolling TikTok at lightning speed. If you're after B2B professionals, LinkedIn is where you should be at. But here's the kicker. Don't just post the same video everywhere. Optimize each content for each platform. On TikTok and Instagram Reels, keep it short, punchy, and visually dynamic. On YouTube, you can go deeper, but your title and thumbnails still need to grab attention like a Taylor Swift presale. And let's not forget SEO, optimizing your titles, descriptions, tags with keywords your audience is searching for. You wouldn't go fishing without bait, right? Same idea here, using tools like TubeBuddy or Ask the Public to find out what people are searching for. Now, let's quickly talk about thumbnails and titles. These two are the dynamic duo of video marketing. They need to work together, not against each other. Think of your titles as the hook and your thumbnail as the visual promise. They should complement each other without being repetitive. For example, if your title says how to save money on your mortgage, your thumbnail could show a person celebrating with stacks of cash and a bold text that says, stop overpaying now. This creates a sense of urgency and taps into the viewer's desire to take immediate action. And here's the secret. Your thumbnail and your title need to work to spark a strong emotional reaction. When your audience sees them, they should feel that, oh, I have to know this right now. Now, why does this work? Well, because emotion drives action. curiosity, excitement, even a little FOMO, these are the triggers that get viewers to stop scrolling and click. Think about it. Which thumbnail grabs your attention more? One that says learn mortgage tips or one that screams stop losing money on your home? It's a no contest. If your title tells them what they'll learn, your thumbnail should make them feel why they need to learn it right away. Together, they create a 1-2 punch that stops your viewers in their tracks. There's something to keep in mind when you're fine-tuning your thumbnails and titles. You want to keep them simple but powerful. Your thumbnail should be bright, clean, and visually grabbing, something that really stands out even on a small screen. And you don't want to overdo it with the text. A great image does half the work. And as for your title, keep it short, clever, and benefit-driven. Yes, keywords matter, but the real hook is in the promise you're making. What will they gain? What problem will you solve? Oh, and one last tip. Don't let your title and thumbnail fight each other for attention. If your title says it all, let your thumbnail tease them into clicking. They're partners, not competitors. Think of it this way. Your title should whisper, psst, you'll love this, while your thumbnail shouts, you can't miss this. The goal is to stop people from scrolling and click. All right, now let's talk about the consideration stage. This is where your audience is doing their homework. They're comparing options. They're looking for solutions and deciding whether or not you're the right fit. At this point, they've already watched your awareness videos and are intrigued by your brand. Now our job is to make sure your consideration stage videos don't just inform, they persuade and guide. Step 1, you want to audit your existing videos. Let's start by taking a good hard look at what you've already got in your video arsenal. Think of this as your video checkup. Don't worry, it's not as intimidating as it sounds. The goal here is just to figure out what's working and what's not, and what needs a little TLC to shine. So you want to ask yourself, are you addressing your audience's key concerns? If not, your leads are left wondering, but what about my problem? We don't want that. So think about the common questions your potential customers ask you during calls, emails, or even in your DMs. If your videos aren't addressing those up front, you're leaving doubt and potential conversions on the table. So make sure you're speaking to those pain points head on. So next, let's look at your value proposition and make sure it's crystal clear. Now be honest with yourself. When someone watches your video, is it immediately clear why your product or service is the best solution for their problem? If your video feels vague or worse, like it could apply to anyone in your industry, then it's not hitting the mark. Your audience should walk away thinking, wow, this is exactly what I've been looking for. And for that to happen, you need to clearly highlight what makes your solution unique and effective. This isn't the time to be shy. Own your value and make it obvious. If you realize your video is missing the mark, don't panic. This is actually great news because it means you have an opportunity to make it better. So you want to start by revisiting your script. Refine it to speak directly to your audience's pain points. Swap out vague statements for specific examples that resonate with their challenges. Next, you want to highlight the unique benefits only you can provide. This is what sets you apart from the competition. So brag a little. Think of your video like a first date. If you spend the entire time talking about yourself without addressing the other person's interests, how likely are they going to want to go on a second date with you? And your audience is the same. They want to feel understood, not sold to. So make sure your video is having a real conversation with them. And here's a pro tip. When in doubt, imagine yourself in your customer's shoes. What would you need to see in a video to feel confident in taking the next step? That perspective can be a game changer when you're fine-tuning your content. Step 2, tighten the call to actions or CTAs. And here's where optimization gets critical, your CTAs. They need to be more than, say, learn more or schedule a call. They should guide a viewer with a precision and make the next step irresistible. For example, if your video discusses saving time, your CTA might be, see how we can save you 10 hours a week, schedule a demo now. If you're focusing on cost saving, try find out how much you can save, get a personalized quote today. Remember, your CTA should feel like the logical next step, not a leap into the unknown. All right, step 3, Let's review and improve supporting content. This is where we talk about your video's backup dancers. That's right, I'm looking at you, landing pages and lead capture forms and automation systems. Your consideration stage videos might be the star of the show, but even stars need a solid supporting cast. Without it, your funnel feels like a movie with no ending, confusing and frustrating. Imagine this. Your video is a product demo and it's all about your software, how it makes life 10 times easier. But when viewers click the link, you're dropping them onto a generic homepage. Cue the confusion. Let's fix this. Every consideration stage video should lead to a dedicated landing page that aligns with the video's topic. If the video is product X, the landing page should dive deeper into product X. Features, benefits, testimonials, the works. No detours, no distractions, just a straight path to what your audience cares about. Think of it like a restaurant menu. If someone orders pizza, you don't want to bring them a burger and fries, serve up what they're hungry for. Here's a fun fact. People hate long forms. No surprise there. The more boxes they see, the faster they click away. Your lead capture forms shouldn't feel like applying for a mortgage. Keep it short and sweet. Stick to the basics. Name, because calling them hey you is a bad look. Email, so you can follow up. One qualifying question to separate the curious browsers from the serious buyers. And that's it. Anything more than that, and you might scare them off. It's like asking someone for their life story before the first date. Awkward and, quite frankly, unnecessary at this stage. You know that awkward feeling when you send a message and get no reply. Don't do that to your leads. If someone takes the time to fill out your form, your automation systems should immediately swoop in like a well-trained butler. Confirmation email. Make sure it's sent right away. No one likes to wonder if their info went into the void or someone got to it. Personalization. Use their name. Hi, Alex. Feels way better than dear valued customer. Clear next steps. Whether it's scheduling a demo or downloading a free resource guide, show them exactly what their next action should be. Think of your automation as the friend who always texts back quickly. It builds trust and keeps the relationship going strong. Step 4, review viewer behavior and fine-tune for continuous improvement. So by now, your video is out in the wild. Congratulations. But here's the kicker. Your job isn't done. Yeah, we know, bummer. The magic of optimization happens after you've hit published. It's time to let the data be your guide and to shape your video's future performance. So let's break this down. First, we're going to talk tracking retention rates. Where are they piecing out? Think of retention rates as your video's heartbeat. Are viewers staying engaged or are they bailing halfway through? Platforms like YouTube give you the data that shows exactly when people stop watching. If viewers drop off in the first 30 seconds, your hook might need a revamp. If they're leaving halfway through, maybe you're losing momentum or overloading them with too much info. Here's a pro tip. Watch your video at the drop-off point and ask yourself, is this boring, confusing? Am I rambling like a late-night infomercial?
The Spill-Free Wild Cup, winner of the prestigious Moms.
Be honest. It's the key to fixing it. Second, check engagement metrics. Are they showing you the love? Engagement is like your video's report card. Are people commenting, liking, or sharing? If not, your video might feel like a one-sided conversation. Awkward. And here's a couple of tips to boost engagement. Add a mid-video CTA, like, what do you think? Drop a comment below. End with a question like, which tip was your favorite? Let me know. Think of engagement as digital applause. If no one's clapping, maybe it's time to remix the show. Third, experiment and iterate. Optimization is an ongoing dance, not a one-and-done deal. Test different thumbnails, titles, or CTAs. This data will show that. Try shorter or longer versions to see what resonates. Swap out landing page decisions or tweak the ad copy to boost conversions. And here's a quick thought. Think of this process like perfecting your grandma's secret cookie recipe. You wouldn't stop tweaking until every bite is perfection. By optimizing your consideration stage, you're giving your audience everything they need to move forward with confidence. You're showing them why you're the best choice, and making it easy for them to take the next step. So let's put those optimizations into action and get your funnel firing on all cylinders. So by now you've got some powerful tips to optimize your funnel. But let's take it a step further. If you're ready to create a high converting video sales funnel that works for your business, download our free ultimate guide, How to Build a Video Sales Funnel That Converts. It is packed with actionable strategies, examples, and templates to help you fine-tune every stage of your funnel. The link's in the description below. You can grab it right now. All right, folks, you've made it to the grand finale, the decision stage. This is where the magic happens. Your audience is on the fence, teetering between maybe and here's my credit card. Your job? Give them the gentle nudge and get them to take action. So no hard sales tactics here, just smart, strategic tweaks to make your videos and funnels as irresistible as a fresh box of donuts at a morning meeting. So step one, check your call to action, CTAs. Are they crystal clear? So at this stage, you're not planting seeds, you're closing deals. So your CTAs here are more important than ever. They need to scream, this is the moment, but in a polite, non-desperate way.
You are tearing me apart, Lisa!
So ask yourself, are your CTAs specific and actionable? Instead of saying, learn more, try schedule your free consultation now, or get started today with a risk-free trial. Are they easy to spot? If your CTA just flashes on for 2 seconds at the end of the 5-minute video, it's like whispering at a rock concert. Add visual cues like arrows or pop-up text to make it stand out. And a pro tip, test out different wording. Book a free call might work better than schedule a consultation, depending on your audience. And step 2, tighten up your supporting content. Your decision stage video doesn't exist in a vacuum. It's part of a bigger picture. And just like in the previous stage of your funnel, if your supporting content isn't pulling its weight, you could be losing conversions faster than a leaky faucet. So double check your landing pages. Is your video linking to a landing page that matches its promise? If your video offers a free consultation, don't send viewers to a generic page. Your landing page should feature a big, bold CTA that says, claim your free consultation right here. Click here. Step 3, sprinkle in social proof strategically. So by now, your audience is seriously considering your offer, but they need one final push to trust you completely. This is where social proof works its magic. But the key here isn't just having it, it's about where you use it. And at this point, your potential customer is wondering, is this really going to work for me? Testimonials, case studies, and before and after visuals validate their decision. It's like a friend saying, I tried it, and it's legit. Social proof here isn't just helpful, it's reassuring. It removes doubts and makes the decision feel safer, like a bridge of trust between them and your offer. This stage is all about connecting the dots across your funnel. Here's where your social proof belongs. So your decision stage video should link to a landing page that highlights glowing testimonials and case studies front and center. Include a quick quote right below the headline and link to a full success story for those who want more details. After someone watches your video and clicks on your CTA link, reinforce their interest with an email showcasing your best social proof. A subject line like, see how we helped this client achieve their specific results, works wonders. Inside, include a testimonial or a visual before and after comparison. Use snippets from testimonials or quotes in your retargeting campaigns to remind your audiences why they are interested in you in the first place. Combine it with a strong call to action, like don't just take our word for it, experience it yourself. And here's a pro tip, keep it authentic. Avoid overly pushed or generic social proof. Real stories, specific results, and even a little imperfection makes your testimonials relatable. People want to see themselves in the success stories you're sharing. When strategically placed, your social proof becomes more than just words or stats. It's a trust-building tool that aligns every part of your funnel and helps convert maybes into confident yeses. Step 4, address last-minute objections, the deal sealers. At this stage, your audience is this close to converting, but a little voice in their head might still be saying, yeah, but your job now isn't to overhaul your videos, but to optimize your entire funnel to tackle those last-minute objections and seal the deal. It's about creating a final nudge of confidence. Now, why do these last-minute objections matter? Well, think of these as the tiny speed bumps before the finish line. If you don't address them now, they might hesitate, leave the page, or decide to think about it. That's why you need to ensure every touch point in this stage speaks directly to these final doubts. You don't need to rehash the objections tackled earlier in the funnel. This is about answering those nagging last-minute concerns. Here's how to optimize for those. Include a FAQ section at the bottom addressing common objections in a positive, reassuring tone. For example, for the "this sounds expensive" concern, emphasize ROI directly on the page. 90% of our clients see a measurable return on investment within 6 months. That's not just value, it's growth. Use a visual proof, like a quick ROI calculator or a graphic showing time or cost saving. And for your email marketing funnels, send a follow-up email designed to overcome these objections right after they've engaged with your decision stage video. So an example would be, worried it might take too much time? Well, our seamless process ensures you spend less time on setup and more time on results. Here's how we make it easy for you. Keep the tone empathetic and understanding. It shows you've anticipated their concerns. Run retargeting ad campaigns. Focus on addressing objections like too expensive or too complicated. Use punchy, reassuring copy. Proven success, easy setup, no headaches. Let's make it happen. Here are the most common last-minute doubts and how to tackle them across your funnel. This sounds expensive. Be upfront about the value, highlighting ROI or savings, and explain why the cost is an investment, not an expense. Think of it this way. Every dollar invested in this strategy generates $10 in revenue. That's not a cost, it's growth. Will this really work for me? Reassure them with diverse case studies of testimonials showing success across various industries or business sizes. From small businesses to enterprises, we've helped clients like you achieve incredible results. I'm too busy. Well, focus on efficiency. Showcase how your streamlined process makes implementing hassle-free. With a proven, efficient system, we handle the heavy lifting so you can stay focused on what you do best. And here's another pro tip. Frame objections as opportunities. Don't just answer objections, flip them into benefits. For example, if they think it's too expensive, emphasize the long-term gains. If they're worried about time, show how the process saves them time in the end. But strategically addressing last-minute objections, you remove any lingering doubts, align every touch point to reassure your audience, and give them the confidence to take the final step. Think of it as rolling out the red carpet to conversion. Optimizing the decision stage is about making it ridiculously easy for your audience to say yes. Clear CTAs, strong social proof, and seamless follow-ups all work together to nudge them in the right direction. At this stage, you've already done the heavy lifting. Now, it's just about removing friction and building trust. You've got this. So let's talk about how to keep your funnel in tip-top shape. Think of your funnel like a car. Sure, it's running, but if you're not checking the oil or rotating the tires, it's only a matter of time before you're stuck on the side of the road. Tracking performance ensures your funnel works for you, not against you. So make sure to focus on metrics that matter. Forget vanity metrics like views or impressions. At this stage, you care about what really moves the needle. Conversion rates are your gold standard. They tell you how many viewers are taking the action you want. Signing up, scheduling a call, or purchasing. If your conversion rate isn't where you want it, are your links broken? Are your landing pages loading fast? Small fixes can make a big impact. The ultimate question, are you making more money than you're spending? If not, it's time to dig into the data and refine. Remember, a great funnel is a money-making machine, not a time-sucking hobby. You don't need to tear the whole funnel apart to make it better. Sometimes small tweaks can lead to big wins. And here's how to do it. Test and learn. Run A/B tests on your CTAs, landing pages or email follow-ups, and sometimes as simple as changing the color of a button, making it stand out, can sometimes boost conversions in a tremendous way. Track trends. Use tools like Google Analytics or your CRM to monitor drop-off points. And if you notice a pattern like viewers leaving halfway through a certain video, that's your cue to optimize that spot. Iterate, don't overhaul. Focus on improving one stage at a time. If your consideration stage is solid but conversions are lagging, prioritize the decision stage instead of starting from scratch. So let's look at the big picture. Your funnel isn't a finished masterpiece, it's a work in progress. By consistently measuring and refining, you'll keep it running smoothly, bringing in leads and growing your revenue. Keep fine-tuning and watch your results soar. So there you have your roadmap to an optimized video sales funnel. But here's the thing, every business is unique and there's no one-size-fits-all solution. That's why we'd love to help you tailor a strategy that specifically works for your goals. Schedule a free consultation with us today and let's create a funnel that drives real results for your business. You can click the link in the description below and book your call, and we can't wait to talk with you. But before you go, check out this video on how to create a high converting video script. It's the perfect complement to what you've just learned, and it helps you take your video to the next level. I'll see you there.